Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to the Open Talks episode number 5. And in this episode, me and Abhiram, both of us are going to talk about how the AWS went down and what all things got affected. Other than that, Elon, I mean, he's confronting with hackers now. So I mean, that is interesting. Other than that, like Apple is deliberately killing SSDs. Like they were doing it with batteries and now maybe SSDs. I mean, what they're up to. And there are some teasers about Windows 11. So I mean, is it interesting how they are teasing it? Let's see, right? So first is like how like the thing is that on was it on Wednesday or Tuesday? Like it was on Tuesday, right? Or maybe Wednesday.
Yeah, I think it is in Tuesday. I can confirm it. Yeah, I think you can talk about it.
Okay. So like the thing is that on Tuesday or Wednesday, we all saw some catastrophic things happening, right, in the internet space. So what actually happened was a lot of sites went down, including Sex Overflow. So it is like there is a good meme that Abhiram Shibu told me that Sex Overflow is down. They're trying to fix a thing and pushing it to GitHub, but GitHub is also down. And there is another meme like these website developers are trying to fix their websites without Stack Overflow, the help of Stack Overflow. Like that is like really funny. What actually happened was they will
It is like 8th, right? 8th Tuesday. Yeah, you're correct.
it is Tuesday, right? So like on Tuesday, literally AWS went down. So all these websites which kind of depended on AWS were also down. And like thankfully, Tux Forums is not on AWS, right? So yeah, Tux Forums was absolutely up and running. And yeah, bro, like you can also talk.
So as far as I know, like it is like nearly 4 p.m. like Indian Standard Time, right? Where I think it went down. I guess in UTC it will be like I think we are 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of UTC, right? So if we subtract that, then we'll be getting like 11:30 or something, right?
I see.
So I think that 11:13 UTC.
Okay.
Amazon AWS basically like not the old website Amazon shopping, right? I mean the AWS part went down and it is not really clear what actually happened, right? I mean what really went wrong.
I see.
So it was like, I mean it is an eye-opening time, right? I mean so many people now know that like so many services, right? Without AWS it's all dead, like
Absolutely.
they have to think about some other way, like some other way with which they can actually keep their sites up and running, right?
Exactly.
So like there are a lot of sites were down, like Stack Overflow. Then there was like
GitHub.
Yeah, like GitHub was like partially down, I guess. And there were like even UK government websites, I think, which was also not responding.
Yeah. And then,
so I think this is a major issue, right?
And then comes Twitter, right? Twitter kind of shifted from their DNS server. I mean,
like that was Twitter was nearly not affected, right? I mean, mainly because Twitter basically had everything under control, right? I mean, they actually did have. I think everything went on in Twitter, right? I mean, every chats and everything went on in Twitter, right? Like people were all like, what the hell is happening? Like, there is no Stack Overflow. Yeah, then I go to GitHub. There is no GitHub. Like, yeah. I mean, it was like a total tech crash. Like, it's like open source and closed source crash, right? I mean, people, if they want to like debug something, right, they just first like what is the error? And okay, they
Yeah.
just the Stack Overflow. Like when Stack Overflow is down, it's not just Stack Overflow, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Ubuntu things like everything is down, right? I mean,
Exactly.
so it is like you just search for some error, even if it is in like Raspberry Pi dot you know
Yeah.
Raspberry Pi dot Stack Overflow.com. Like I mean, I think Stack Overflow.com slash Raspberry Pi. Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah.
There is a specific subforum for Raspberry Pi, right? And
Right. Right. Right.
if you even like find it there, like
Yeah.
it won't load it. Like it is down,
Absolutely
right?
not. Yeah. Correct.
And I think there were a lot of websites. I actually forgot the names, right? I mean,
Right.
like it was like we just go to each website and we just see that those are all down. XD developers, yeah, like XD developers was down.
Oh.
You know,
Okay.
oh man,
Right.
like think about a day without XDA, right? I mean, yeah, I mean, like people should actually be prepared, right? I mean, if
Yeah.
they are kind of relying on a single service for CDN, like AWS, it's not just a CDN; it's also a hosting provider. So something like if you're just hosting and doing a CDN with AWS, then you have to be prepared with some other service, right? I
Yeah.
mean,
Like Twitter, right? Twitter did
yes.
it good, I guess. I mean,
So yeah, like I think Amazon
yeah. That.
had great loss, I guess. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, their
so many
reputation went
companies will
down,
be
right?
picked up, right? I mean,
Yeah. Now,
yeah,
now people will try to consider other options like Azure and other.
absolutely. It was like the old days. Like you remember Google crash and also like the GitHub
Mhm.
attack, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like GitHub attack was like I guess I don't know, like they were using some other 3D and like Cloudflare or something, and Cloudflare was not
Yeah.
able to handle all the bandwidth, so Akamai came and helped them.
Right.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think like it is really similar, right? I mean,
correct.
this is not a hack or anything, but you still like
Yeah. 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 Right.
no,
Okay. So I guess that wraps up the first topic. Let's go towards the second topic. Like Elon is, I mean, you all know, right? How he's manipulating the stable cryptocurrencies. People do see, and hackers apparently are not. I mean, lots of people are not okay with it because the real money is going in vain of some people. But hackers are kind of trying to take the revenge now, and they have, I guess, announced something against Elon, right?
so I think yeah, let's actually leave the website over here, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay, so yeah, Elon Musk, right? I mean, he just tweets about something and just goes like,
Yeah.
boom. Yeah,
Apparently,
just go and buy Dogecoin,
yeah,
right? I mean, he was
exactly.
like supporting Dogecoin, and everyone was like, yeah, like now we are going to buy Dogecoin, and Dogecoin was like like I mean,
Yep.
and after some time he was like, oh yeah, like we are not going to do that anymore. It's
Mm.
like
Yeah.
right, I mean, like you kind of know that hackers, these people actually rely on crypto a lot, right? So they don't like crypto going up and down like this, right? I mean, it is not Bitcoin, right? I mean,
Mhm. Right. Absolutely.
yeah. And I think Bitcoin half by I mean like Bitcoin did half, right? The price
Oh,
of Bitcoin did half,
yeah,
right?
that thing. Right.
That actually is like not related with Elon, right? I mean,
Yeah. That,
people
that is like
speculate it
China.
is related to Elon, but I think it is because of Chinese people kind of pulling their mining gear and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That's a separate reason. Right.
So, like, what do you think, Preet? Like,
Yeah. I mean, apparently, what happened was initially, if you remember, like some of the board members of Tesla were also trying to tell, I mean, trying to even order Elon that don't post these tweets because Tesla was facing some, I mean, I don't know how, but they were facing some losses because of these tweets. So like they were trying Elon to order not to post this tweets, but like Elon didn't even consider them. So like I don't think even Elon even will consider hackers because he didn't consider board members. But I mean that let's see. I mean what hackers can do, right? I mean they can do a lot, but let's see how they.
I mean, in this particular society, like no one is really safe, right? I mean,
Yeah,
it is just that you have to avoid some attention.
correct, correct. Yeah, that's the best strategy to
Best
survive.
strategy to be safe, like and secure. And I
Correct.
think the second best strategy is to not be even alive on the internet at all. Like
Yeah, yeah,
that works, but I think most people can't even do that. It is not just a voluntary choice, right? I mean, they have work to do. They have to go online.
yeah,
So I think it is not a life you will ever even get, right? I mean,
exactly.
even if you want to be 100% safe. But yeah, like the thing is, Elon Musk, I think he has, like I don't even think, right? I mean, he has enough money to spend on some cybersecurity officials to
Yeah, true.
background check his accounts and stuff like that. So I think if
Correct.
they break in, I mean, anyone of anonymous after explicitly saying that they are going to break in, I'm pretty sure that they will be correct. Like they are already prepared for it. I mean,
Yeah,
they should be
exactly.
already packet logging and stuff like that from the
Right.
internet, right? I mean,
Yeah,
the home network fully should be fully secure at this point.
yeah. Right.
So, what do you think?
Yeah,
Like,
I guess that
one more thing I think is I don't know if this is 100% the real anonymous, right? I mean, anonymous is just anonymous, right? I mean, anyone can be
right, right.
just anonymous, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it is not like that group has like some X amount of official members or something, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you know, no one knows about anything, right? So yeah,
Absolutely.
I think if this is getting done, then we can do it.
Yeah, I guess you can move to the next one.
Uh,
So, I mean, first, you all know, right, that how Apple is trying to manipulate the sales of new products when, I mean, by degrading the performance of the old products in name of uh, hardware security or maybe something else. Like initially, what they did was they tried to underclock the CPUs because the battery was kind of not healthy. But apparently, I mean, that is not the way. They try to explain in that way. But now they are trying to kill SSDs. Right? SSDs are, first of all, your data, like your critical data is on SSDs. So, I mean, that is not a good move considering a business oriented company. Second is like, they cost a lot. That's good. So, with this, uh, that 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 new cryptocurrency, right? That storage, kind of that thing, which kind of uses storage space and mines a block and those things. So even the storage is going to get costlier. And in this space, Apple was trying to kill SSD, but apparently people kind of figured it out, and like now Apple has fixed it. But yeah,
Okay, so like it feels like an accidental mistake, but I don't know. I don't know. Like we can't be sure it is like a
yeah,
mistake or is it an intentional feature.
yeah,
One thing we can be for sure 100% agree on is basically that Apple is evil and they like to throw stuff at us, right? I mean,
Exactly.
and SSDs are like you can say, you know, they have pretty much a constant write cycle, right? I mean, that is the number of times you can write to an to SSD. There is a number of times,
Exactly.
and after that is done, I mean, it is not like it just dies immediately. It is just that at that particular point, your SSD, from the manufacturer's point of view, is already dead in the sense.
Yeah.
Like it is going to fail very soon, right? Like after that particular terabytes is written.
Right.
Um, so do you know what is the funniest thing about this whole scenario? Like
No.
the funniest thing is that uh, like last time I remember Apple's SSD being removable is like ages back, right?
Oh man. Now I see.
If the SSDs are toast, you're just going to buy a new laptop. I mean,
Exactly.
that is the only way, right?
Yeah. Right. Oh man.
There is always a bigger catch, right? I mean,
Yeah.
with Apple, like they just start with smaller ones. I hope this is not a intentional thing, because the
Intentional.
thing is,
Yeah.
like with Windows also this similar thing happened, right? I mean, they are
Yeah.
not killing the SSDs though, like they were deleting files. I mean, killing SSDs is not that bad as deleting files, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
in theory, you will actually see some warnings and you will back up the data, right? At some point.
In that way, it is good, right?
Windows would be like, okay, yeah, like, are these important for you? And it will be like, yeah, really. And oh
Yeah.
yeah, now forget about it. Like, yeah, it's gone.
Right. The
And
flow was in. Yeah. The flow was in Mac OS, right? And
yes. You kind of know that SSDs have trim support, right?
yeah.
So that means that Windows issue was next level, right?
Yeah. I mean.
In the sense,
Oh
if it
man.
deletes, there is no way to recover because of trim, right?
Absolutely. Correct.
So I mean, like it was an issue with an update, so they just fixed it, right? I mean, something like that with Apple. I hope it is. So it is already fixed. It seems, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Hope it doesn't show up like WhatsApp does, right? I mean,
Yeah.
WhatsApp brings terms and conditions to your tables, right? And you say, nah, like we are not going to accept that.
Yeah.
And so many people start quitting,
Right.
and then you're like, oh yeah, no, like we are all up for the privacy, like that is the
Yeah.
thing, that is the motto over here, right? I mean,
Exactly.
that is what we are going to do, right?
Yeah.
And they just put it under the table, and like I think previous month also, right? I mean, or before that, I think they were like, oh yeah, by the way, like this terms and conditions, you just forget about it last year, like yeah, like we are back with it right
Yeah. We're
now.
back with it. And apparently, even like if we go a little bit off topic with it, like what, do you know, like if you don't accept the terms, what happens next?
Uh, 1 minute. With me, like, there is audio. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I was saying that if we don't accept the WhatsApp terms and condition, new terms.
Oh, yeah, you're kicked out, right?
No, I mean, you eventually you get kicked out, but what happens is your account doesn't get deleted. So
Yeah.
first of all, WhatsApp voice calls and video calls stop coming to you. Then second of all, you cannot open WhatsApp and reply to anyone. You can just reply from notifications. Like notification said, expand it and then reply from there, right? So that is like literally Android functionality, not even WhatsApp functionality. After that, notifications also stop coming, and then like you are totally toast. Like your account is there, they are not deleting your data, right? Because your data is precious to them. You are not, and you know after like whenever you open WhatsApp, there is a prompt. If you don't accept, so the app will exit. That's how it will.
Absolutely. Like WhatsApp is concerned about you, right? I mean, you are a data generator.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll be concerned about you if you have some health issues. I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely.
Because they will know it. Right? I mean,
Yeah,
you won't even know it. Like, they will know it even before you know
they will.
it.
Right.
Oh man, this data
Yeah,
mining is getting too extreme.
yeah, correct.
I hope someday they're like, something like GDPR happens in India and maybe all over the world, right?
Yeah,
Then people will be like, yeah, nah, like we are not going to do that.
correct.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So I think with that we can
yeah.
close this.
That
By
topic
the
is
way, this
good.
is only like just with M1 Max, right? So I think we
Yeah, yeah, right.
do this.
Correct.
So yeah, this was the I guess like
Mhm.
the article written on top of it. The thing is, some people say it is just false reporting. Some people say it is actually done something to the SSD, but who knows actually what happened because
Yeah.
uh, spoiler alert, Mac OS is not open source.
The second thing is none of us uses macOS, right? So there is no evidence with us.
hopefully, hopefully, I mean, like if you are a Windows user, I mean, Mac is much more better in
Here.
a sense. In case of security and all, like it is just like giving the key. That is it. I mean, that's simple as
Right.
like it is just you just store all the data in your cloud and you know your key is still Chinese. That is all.
Yeah,
That
apparently like if you're not in China then you're a little bit safe. But I mean till what
still
time?
like Chinese servers are the ones with most data storage. Right? So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like how can privacy be this more simplified? I mean, this is the most simplest privacy. Like
Right.
your data is all secure in the server, whereas uh, he is with the Chinese government. Like
Yeah.
you know, it is like literally that simple. Like I mean, no one has access to
Exactly.
it. Apple
Exactly.
and Chinese government. So,
Yeah.
oh man, I mean, I'm not bashing Apple, right? I mean, hope they are really not putting other people's data in Chinese servers because uh, yeah, Chinese servers are literally like fully accessible with by the government, right? I mean,
Yeah.
their
Absolutely.
government is totally having control over it. So
Right.
I hope Apple is not using it. I mean, people who are using Apple, like I mean, they can just do a Wireshark and they can
Yeah.
find out which server their phone is connecting to, and maybe you can update me on this, right? I mean, like you know, if it is connecting to
Correct.
China, right? It should
Correct.
be obvious,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So, what do you think? Like, we can move to the next topic.
Yeah. I guess next topic is like still not clear. I mean Windows 11, right? They have not announced it, but the thing is that they're giving very good teasers about it. Like, so what they've done is they've took time of maybe Windows, some older version, and they kind of extrapolated it, maybe like kind of what you can say, expanded it into 11 minutes, and then made that video. Like, can you like show that
Oh
link?
yeah, absolutely.
And not open
So,
that video, but just the link. So, I mean that video is of 11 minutes, like full of
perfect.
audio. And second thing is like their announcement, which is on 24th of June, right? That's also on 11 a.m. So, I mean, those two major, they are kind of trying to point it towards Windows 11. Apparently, when they announced Windows 10, they told like this will be the last version. There will be
Yeah.
incremental updates, but not any kind of major updates. Now, I guess maybe they are trying to change their ways, right? Not so sure. Like, still, they have not announced it officially, so we cannot commit on it. But we can just imagine, like, I mean, like, what is your imagination, like what will be Windows 11?
Like, what do you think? Will Windows 10 to Windows 11 upgrade be free or paid?
I think it will be free.
Yeah, like I mean, thinking about it, if it is paid, then people will be all pissed off. I
Absolutely.
think people are spoiled at this point, like getting
Yeah,
everything for free,
that's it. And second of it, like they have put some expiration date on Windows 10 in their page or something like that. So apparently the expiration date is in 2025. It's 4 years from now.
Actually, some people digged it out, right? I mean, already, like
Okay.
it was like a ticking bomb from Windows 10, the original release. Actually, they had the ticking bomb, but it was really really close, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if you try to install the original Windows 10 build, you can see that it is no longer installable. Like
Oh
you'll
yeah.
say that it is like literally
Right.
too old, right? I mean,
Yeah.
in the sense. But nowadays, the latest build actually goes to 2005, 25, I guess,
I see.
2025.
Correct.
Late, where it just says, yeah, no, like I'm not going to install it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like there is always a way to time travel, right? I mean, you just
Right.
set your system date to something else, and it's just like fine.
Yep. Absolutely.
Don't tell Microsoft about it though, like just straight.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so the main catch is like
Hmm.
what is Windows 11, right? I mean, like
I
think about it. Windows 8
Mhm.
didn't have like did it have a startup tool? No, right? I mean, from Windows 7, like Windows 8, I think they just removed the startup tool altogether, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And until Windows 7, it was there, like for every release, I guess.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So are they like trying to bring up the legacy of Windows 7 back? I mean,
I think yeah. I mean, apparently, what Windows 11 is going to be is some kind of mixture of Windows 10 and Windows X. They just recently killed, right? Windows X, they announced that it is dead. So
right.
their goal was to put this Windows X on some foldable Windows devices, but now Android has taken over, so they're not going to put it. But anyway,
Okay.
they are merging those Windows X parts to Windows 10, and maybe they are calling that to Windows 11.
So what I'm getting is Windows X was that tablet T like OS, right? I mean,
True.
the one with the multi Windows setup and stuff like
Yeah,
that. It's
yeah,
snap together stuff and
correct.
things like that. Okay, okay. So that project is dead. Okay, that I didn't know.
That is it. That is it. Yeah.
Okay, that is
And that was just announced maybe 2 3 weeks back, right? And they are now announcing Windows 11. So I think they are kind of transitioning from X to 11. That's it. I mean, nothing new, most probably.
yeah, like a company who did it. I mean, I get like
Yeah.
seems very familiar. Windows 10, Windows 11, maybe like X. Page two, yeah. I mean, oh man, right? Like the thing is,
Hmm.
like it is Microsoft. I mean, they can just change their decisions anytime, right? I mean, who thought there will be Windows 11, right? I mean, I was always complaining to you, right, from the start. Windows 10 just changes like hell.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
If you just install the original Windows 10 and if you just install the Windows 10 right now, just
Totally
download it.
different. Totally different.
You won't even like even the wallpaper changed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was
That,
a dark wallpaper, right? At first.
yeah, yeah. That had more detailed things, and now this is like plain kind of thing.
And then the light theme got introduced. Like
Yeah, yeah, right.
those things actually changed.
And
Now
I
the
mean,
control panel is literally powerless. I mean, those days it
yeah,
was.
that's what I was going to talk about. Like the they have taken more and they have introduced less things. So like, I mean,
Absolutely.
what they're even trying to do. Right?
I mean,
Yeah.
like you know that in Linux you can just do. like load, and you can actually see how much data you have sent over the network, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
To do that in Windows right now, you have to basically go to settings, then go to like network and internet thingy. Then you have to go to like network adapter options. Then from that you have to select the adapter and click on like properties, or I think status. Yeah, not properties, status.
Okay.
Then you will see it in bytes.
Oh man.
How easy is it? Like
Then open a calculator, right?
oh man. And then yeah, like then we need a calculator, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. People like it is not even a wonder like people get viruses, right? They'll be like, oh
Definitely.
man, I need some kind of a way to indicate my network usage. Yeah, very well, like download an app, right? Download software from internet and give it
Correct.
admin access. And
Yeah.
now admin
Absolutely.
access is the puppet, right? I mean,
That's all you need. Correct.
admin access is now like, I don't know, like um like it is like just saying to the OS, oh, I need to do something very critical. Can you
Yeah.
please do it for me? And OS will be like, access denied.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are the only person like, you know that. I mean, I don't know if you have seen.
Hmm.
I don't think you have seen that Rick and Morty, right? I mean, in that
No.
there is a person called Jerry Smith, right? I mean, he
Okay.
is like the agent, right?
Okay.
And yeah, like everything designed for him should be like something like if you uninstall, there should be like next level of safety, and if you install something, there should be next level of safety,
Okay.
and everything is on training wheels, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it feels like that with Windows 10 latest edition, while compared to the Windows 10 original, right? Uh, it was like, I think, much more better.
Yeah. It was way better. All the things were there. UI looked, I mean, goodish. I mean, better than Windows 7, I guess, at the time. But
Absolutely.
then they kind of,
I mean, look wise, I am leaning a little bit towards Windows 7 because of that
okay.
glassy effect, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
That
was
was really cool. That was really cool. Right.
even Windows Vista had that. I mean, Windows Vista was ahead for that time, right? I mean,
Yeah.
those were the
Correct.
days where Microsoft were like, literally
Yeah. Right.
setting things. Like,
Exactly.
Microsoft was like, okay, let's set a standard here, right? I mean,
Right.
let's
Right.
give some operating system which users didn't even prepare for,
Exactly.
right? I mean,
That's
that
what
much
we were.
passionate they were with operating system, right?
Absolutely correct.
And I think that passion literally got bashed by people because
Yeah.
they were like their hardware couldn't run Windows Vista, right? I mean, those days people were rocking like 250 megs of RAM, and this comes with, oh man, I need 1 GB of RAM, right? I mean,
Yeah.
512 MB was a minimum requirement, and it was the bare minimum, like barely it runs 512 MB
Yeah.
of RAM.
Exactly.
When Windows 7 came up, I think people all started to get at least 1 GB of RAM.
Yeah. By that time, I mean, drivers were also out, and you know, hardware was also there. So, right.
But if you like check Windows 7 and Windows Vista, you get to feel that Windows Vista was uh, much more better in the sense of looks,
Okay.
and Microsoft basically deleted some of the looks.
Oh, I see.
Like it feels like some of the cloaks and all look classy and those kind of things. It
Oh, man.
the shadows and stuff like that. Some subtle changes, right? Or
Yeah.
deleted because
Yeah.
Microsoft was like, oh man, there are people who don't have good GPUs. What are we going to do for them? You know, let's remove all the stuff. Like, let's keep only the area effect.
Yeah.
That was the situation, I guess.
Right.
And they removed it. Like, I mean, area
Mm,
effect
mm.
lasted for like 2 generations of Windows. That was like Windows
Yeah.
7, Windows Vista, right? I mean,
Correct.
then it was like gone.
Boxy.
Only thing that was persistent is the close and minimize and maximize.
Right.
That was there every time, right? I
Right.
mean,
Even start menu was kind of removed. So those three things are the only first.
Nowadays, like if you remember Windows 8, I think with UAX apps, right? I mean, what is it? What is it? Some USAP.
UX, UI UX kind of.
Yeah, that app, right? USAP apps, kind of.
Yeah.
You didn't have the close and minimize buttons, if you remember. Like
Yeah, right, correct.
you had to literally go with the mouse, grab from the top, and
Yeah, do that
oh,
thing. I mean, that was
like that
literally
is messed
for,
up.
yeah,
The thing is, they have to detect if it is being operated by a mouse or a keyboard. I think,
yeah,
I mean, mouse or a touch, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean,
nowadays they are doing it.
right. That's the most common sense, right? That if you're using a mouse, just give the bar there, not
Yes,
include the extra step of
and make
dragging.
every menu small because with mouse
Hmm.
you get more precision selecting.
Absolutely. Yeah,
With touches you are like clicking with styluses, right? I mean, big ass
yeah,
styluses, fold fingers.
right, correct.
Stylus is meant to be precise, but it is not that precise when it's like size equals, right? I mean,
Yep.
oh man, I think yeah, like
Yeah,
I think Windows 11, like when only the preview we had, I mean,
it's on
it's not
24th
out.
of June, right?
Is it the release or the preview?
They're going to announce it. They have said it like this, that they're
Okay,
going to announce something. So, I mean, it will be kind of a most probably they will showcase some UI on feature and those things. Maybe they're going to, and then they will release the preview bits. But what the thing is that right now they have stopped the developer preview and those bits, right? Those insider
for
rings and
Windows
those.
10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They have posted it right now till the 24th of June. So I guess after announcement they will like unpause it and maybe everyone will have it.
Okay, then the previews control, like it just rolls, and the preview basically
Yeah,
rolls to Windows 11, I guess.
yeah. I think that's how it will be.
I'm looking forward to try the preview because like I
Yeah,
haven't been this excited for Windows since
yeah. Since maybe
for a long
six,
time. Right? I mean,
7 years, right? 6 years. Right?
yeah, like I remember even like putting the Windows 8.1 blue disk, right? I mean,
Yeah.
blue was the preview, right? The blue was like the code name of Windows 8.1, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
And you could download that Windows 8.1 blue, and it actually booted with that fish logo, like.
Right,
Yeah,
right. I
I,
remember.
I literally have that disk right now. I mean, like,
Oh,
if I
yeah.
put it in right now, it won't even boot because it will see the system date is
Yeah. Right.
too much in the future, right? You are
Correct.
trying to visit the past. No, like you can't do that. Oh man, yeah. I think like if I wanted to, I can install. But yeah, like what is the use? Windows 8.1, like small change, right?
Absolutely correct.
So I
Yeah.
mean, so they don't do something crazy like not supporting EXE anymore or
Oh, oh.
something
I
like.
it could happen. It could happen. I
It
mean,
could very well happen, right? I mean,
yeah.
are they going to release a mobile OS for desktops? Right? I mean,
I seriously have, I mean, doubts on it. I mean, it could have actually happen. Now
absolutely.
that I think of it.
And Mac will be like laughing, right? I mean, they were like this for like a long time. You can't install apps which is not signed that easily, right?
Yeah.
They were like this forever, right? So it is not
Exactly.
like they became hard or something. So
Yeah. I mean, it is
yeah,
good for us, right? In theory, it is actually good. Like people who like freedom in Windows, they will kind of look for the other options. They will see Mac OS doesn't have the freedom. They will see Windows doesn't have the freedom. Then they will look for the Linux. They will see like absolutely you can do anything. I think
the main problem is like people are too reluctant to try out new things.
But I mean, this will push people. Like if you're not allowing exes to be downloaded and installed, I mean, if I were in place of those people,
Like I was like amazed today. I just
yeah,
asked the person to download NS, and they were like going to the store and searching for NS,
oh man,
and I was like, oh
what?
man, like seriously. And I mean, like he is a normal user, right? I mean, he is not
Yeah,
a technical user or anything. So that actually scared me a little because it feels like people are getting doomed to this whole thing.
yeah. The thing is that Android kind of started all these things, right? Android
Yeah,
brought Play Store, and people are now familiar with Play Store, and then Windows brought it. Now people are also familiar with that. And yeah,
anyway,
apparently people don't like Winget. Like people find Winget to be confusing and hard. I mean, let's see, right? Open CMD, Winget, install Firefox. That's it. Open Windows Store, let the UI load, let the
you are
image
low.
load, let the videos load, those things. Then search for Firefox. Let the auto updates begin in the background. Firefox will then get searched, and then it will be queued. It will be
Then
not.
there will be a lot of versions of Firefox, right? I mean, Firefox
Yeah,
2, Firefox 3,
exactly. Firefox Nightly, Firefox Developer.
and
And
you will click on one, then you see a button, big button called Get, right? Not install.
yeah, not install.
Then you click on that, then it will say you want the app. Do you want to install it? Like,
That's the most dumb thing. I mean, if it is a paid app, then it's explainable. If
like
it's a
you
free app,
want
then
the app,
what's
right? I
the
mean, like it is like it is like they have like written some agreement and like transferred it to you, right? I mean,
yeah, that literally feels like that. Some kind of
so,
corporate agreement, fishy thing.
and the thing is, store like it takes too much of RAM also, like to load that thing.
Yeah, I mean,
And if you
RAM
do
bandwidth.
when get installed Firefox, I mean, it might take 1-2 MBs maybe. Like
Yeah, and it will be in Snap, right? I don't get
without
it. Like,
people having like a. I never thought people with 1 GB RAM existed, but it seems they do.
yeah,
So
correct.
that rare species do exist, right? I mean, those people. I mean, can they even load store? Like, I mean, they should be rocking 32-bit Windows 10, and 32-bit Windows 10 have been dead for a long time, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
I think it is no longer even updated at this point.
No one even cares about
Like the
it.
32-bit is dead. I mean, oh man, like you know
Definitely.
that 32-bit is dead, right? I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw one video on that. Right.
ARM basically told they will no longer develop 32-bit architecture,
Oh man.
and I think all the other manufacturers already ditched 32-bit, right? I mean,
Right.
AMD already favored 64-bit since I guess dawn of time, right? I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Correct.
you know that AMD created the 64-bit
Exactly.
revolution. It is really amazing to see that, like I think AMD was perfectly on what? Like
Yeah.
there is like you can't just make a 128-bit CPU. Like it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
That is
for
interesting.
it is a thing.
Correct.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I will also do a Ubuntu review. Like I mean, like a normal video, right? I mean, not like a podcast, like that.
Okay.
Normal video. Meanwhile, I
Yeah.
will like record it. I do have some free time in like with me, right? I mean, exams are over, viva is over, things are over. Like
Perfect.
now, I have a little bit of freedom, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I might even make some videos, right? I mean,
Right.
so I think that winds up
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. That absolutely wraps up this episode number 5. And like, do like, share, and subscribe. Right. Like, I mean, if you find it interesting, then let at least share it. People will get to know and they will get to see the content. And we are like every Sunday 10 p.m. we are always here for you. We'll bring these latest tech news and insights of it. So I mean, right.
Hope you like the 2K resolution, right?
Yeah, this time we are bumping it up from 1080 to 2K. Absolutely because of Destroyer and Ramji. Right.
This
And
one is like a old lady at this point.
yeah, correct.
Oh, man. Like you can say, like, those badass ladies, like, who wears leather and those kind of things.
Yep.
They just walk in the streets, and after they become old, right? They are no longer badasses, but they kind of
Yeah.
see the stories where when they were like
Exactly.
badasses, right? That is the situation with Destroyer. Right?
Destroyer
It
now.
has, it has
Yeah.
next level legacy, right? I mean, in the sense.
Absolutely.
So I think slap like and punch the subscribe button, right? I mean,
Yeah.
correct.
Correct. Okay.
And if you have any, kind of thoughts on things, you can just put in the comment section below, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Right.
always we'll be in the chat, like live chat when it's premiering. So
Hmm.
if we have
Correct.
thoughts, like you can put it there also.
Right. Right. Correct.
I think with that we can wrap
Yeah.
up, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So yeah.
stay tuned, and let's meet next Sunday at 10.
Yeah. So, bye everyone.